What you're looking at is the Pininfarina Battista, a $2 million all-electric hypercar set to hit the road by the end of 2020. Pininfarina is a legacy Italian design firm that's responsible for a number of notable car designs in its 89-year history. I got invited to check out the Battista in person at a showroom in New York City, and my goodness, this thing is insanely nice in person. The body is mostly made of carbon fiber, and it's got really sleek accents everywhere. It looks like a healthy mix of a Ferrari, a McLaren, and maybe even a little BMW i8. Those scissor doors are pretty freaking sweet looking too. There was a noticeable amount of branding on the car, probably because this is the company's first real attempt at a hyper EV, and they want onlookers to know what they're seeing. The Battista does 0 to 60 miles an hour in under 2 seconds, 0 to 186 miles an hour in under 12 seconds. The car packs a whopping 1,900 horsepower and tops out over 200 miles an hour, which is unprecedented for a street-legal car even in 2019. I got the chance to speak with Renee Woolman, who recently joined Pininfarina after spending 9 years at AMG. I asked him why the Battista even exists.
I guess time has come. It's quite good to bring new stuff on it so that people are willing at the moment to pay a helpful lot of money for cars. Therefore you can bring technology into the market, which is expensive, which wasn't possible, let's say, 10 years ago.
Something to note, interestingly, each of the 4 wheels has a dedicated motor to help with stability and performance. But I want to point out that the car is quite heavy. Yes, because it's electric and has a giant battery pack distributed throughout its center. The company says the Battista has a 120 kilowatt hour battery, which is definitely on the larger side for electric vehicles. And you should get around 280 miles of range on a single charge. Obviously, if you're ripping this thing at every stoplight 0 to 60 in under 2 seconds, you probably won't get that much range. I even got to sit inside the Battista, and I immediately noticed 2 things about this interior. Number 1, the trio of displays. They sadly weren't powered on, but I was told that the center screen displays your vital information, probably things like battery life and your current speed. And the second thing I noticed was the 2 different colors for each of the seats, something I've never seen in a car before. All of this is nice, but we haven't actually seen the car drive in the real world outside. I wouldn't exactly call this a concept car, but Pininfarina is setting expectations very high for itself, its customers, and frankly, the entire industry. Only 150 Battistas will be made, and plenty of them have already been sold. Again, without people ever even driving it or seeing the thing move at all. The Battista is definitely setting the bar for hypercars going forward, given its expected top speed, 0 to 60 capabilities, among other things. It's exciting to see an all-electric vehicle set the standard for performance cars. We've seen other high-end sports car manufacturers attempt to make EVs. Maybe this Battista will solidify electric motors and not combustion engines as the path forward for high-performance supercars. I don't think I'm gonna end up buying one of these, not because of the $2 million price tag, but because the speed limit in Manhattan is only 25 miles an hour. For the car enthusiasts watching this video, I'd love to hear your thoughts on the Pininfarina Battista. I'll be looking forward to your comments. Thank you for watching.